Hello, 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 Capricorns. Welcome, welcome. For those of you that are brand new, I'm Patty. I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot along with intuitive coaching. And I'm getting ready to pull 3 oracles. Well, maybe, if they want to cooperate. For the energies for the week of 9 to the 15th of November. And so we're going to do that reading for you, Capricorns. And then I'll pull cards and see what the energies are for some of you that resonates. Now, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I have so many energies that come through. Energies to me are spirits or the divine. So they come through and they share all that with me. So I don't know who it's for. Other than whoever pops on, it's whoever, something for you. So here we go. So this is for the 9th through the 15th, Divine. If I can get the energies for Capricorns, please. All right. Ooh. Spirit of Place again. Boy, that is sure a popular card this week. So the Spirit of Place, I'm going to show you here in a minute, and I'm not going to do a whole pile. So if you want to do 1, 2, or 3, I'd appreciate that. So the Spirit of Place is about looking in the mirror, self-evaluation, looking at you with an unbiased, truthful way of looking at yourself. It's a stable way. Number 4 is stable. So it's trying to get you to look at yourself, to grow yourself in a more stable way, in meaning like you're not, say you really like somebody and they like motorcycles and you really don't like motorcycles, but you pretend to be something that you're not. Oh, I love motorcycles. Oh, what is that one? The Yamaha, what? You know, and you're just sort of like, yeah, that's what it's talking about. It's about trying to look at yourself and walk in the truth, pretty much. So this is actually going to be a good thing because we have the new moon coming in on the 15th. Then we have Mars leaving on the 13th. We've got Pluto and Jupiter sort of fighting on the 12th, and the 12th through the 14th is going to be sort of a lot of turbulence. After that, the energies are going to change, and it's going to be more towards career success, successful, having ambition again, having energy again, having drive again, yeah, metamorphing into what you really, really want, the number 7 there. And then also Gentle Gardener, again, taking care of ourselves and what we're supposed to be doing. So the number 7 is about ambition. Ambition being and potential and opportunity, that kind of thing, of changing into something that more beautiful and more growth. And that's what the number 7 is. And we are morphing. We are looking at ourselves. We're morphing after the 15th. We're growing our ambitions, our potentials, our jobs. We're growing. We're going to have like a renewed energy. And that's what we need to do, is tend to what we're looking at in our own garden. And that's to the number 2. So this is just going to be your main focus for the week, Capricorns. Now, what does that mean, though, to you? That's up to you, because you're walking in your shoes and it's your journey. I don't know what you hide. I don't know what you, fake it until you make it kind of thing. I don't know who you pretend to be that you're not. I don't know why you're shy. They just said somebody's really shy. I don't know what's causing you to be shy. That is something that you have to work out, how to get out of that shell, pretty much. Tend to your own garden. How do you get out of that shell? How do you break away from that shyness? A lot of that is based on what people think of you. The way to get rid of that shyness is not care what people think of you, in all reality. All right. So let's see what else is going on here. Going on for the Capricorns through the 9th through the 15th. All right. So we have the Ten of Wands coming out. Now, the Ten of Wands can go a couple of, well, actually, it can go several ways. But the Ten of Wands is about carrying a burden or releasing a burden. So before the 15th, I would say it's probably carrying a burden. So somebody's either carrying a really heavy burden or they're noticing somebody that's coming at them that is carrying a really heavy burden. That's a lot going on right now. I mean, I don't know. There's probably millions and millions and millions of Americans that are carrying a lot of heavy burdens because the stress is really heavy. Okay, but this is a self-reflection. Now, it's also the number one of a new beginning. So, thank you. So, what they're wanting me to share with you is that this person, this was in another reading sometime, I think at the beginning of the week. So this person is carrying the burden, but they don't have to. They're more stubborn and independent and more prideful. So they don't have to carry the burden, but they will never say that they can't do it by themselves. So I don't know who that's for. So, but with that, they're going to carry the burden, but they can't complain. If they complain, if this person complains that they're carrying the burden, then somebody has to remind them that, you know what, we've offered, there's help out here. This is your choice. This is a choice. And that's why that burden's being carried. Again, remember, we're talking about looking with the spirit of play, self-reflection all week, looking at all that kind of stuff because you are getting ready to move into a different phase of your life. And that's all about improvement. That's all about growth. And you're going to have to take care of yourself to do it. So remember that. So if you feel like you're carrying a burden and you're having a heavy burden, ask for help. Because you need to be working on yourself. I mean, this is all the energies. I'll show you the cards here in a second. Once we get a few more cards. So that's for somebody. For somebody else, it's like, okay, your burden is going to be released after the 15th because that's the waxing crescent of the moon. Yeah, told you. I can't make this up. Told you. Ace of Cups, an offering. They're offering. I can't make this stuff up. They're offering with love and peace and kindness, and they're not judgmental. They're just saying, hey, just let me help you. Spirit is funny today. Spirit is funny today. Well, I don't know who's spirit because there's several spirits behind me, so I don't know who that is. Anyway, the last reading I had, there had some hippie person behind with the peace sign. His hair reminded me of that dude that paints. Yeah, anyway, so okay, so we have next out the Tower. Something is going to change. Like I said, around the 15th, the energies are going to change. Now, this is going to be more life-changing. But this is an internal process because we are looking at our self. We're looking at self-truth, everything like that. So this is a process. And this is something that you're going to be changing. And it's not something you're going to want back or is going to come back. I don't know what that is for you. But it's like now is the old ways are going away, the new ways are coming in. And that's what this is going on for you. The old ways are going to go away. Or maybe it's an old way of speaking. Maybe it's an old way of doing something. Maybe it's an old way of, so that you're not carrying this burden anymore. Look at. So burden, offering, Tower. It's like, okay, there's there, and we need to have change because we're working on self. We're morphing. We're growing into, we're improving our life. We're doing something here. So this here is going to come, this is going to come right before the 15th when the new moon pops in. And that's going to be something changing, but it's going to be something to do with your mindset. It's going to have something to do with your mindset. Somebody's mindset is off. Yeah, everything is new. This is awesome. Wow. After the 15th, look at this reading. Somebody must have a fireplace going because I can smell wood burning. Okay, so after the 15th, look at this. Your Tower changes. it begins to morph into some successful, some beautiful things that are happening. So when we have the sun in the center there, this is the time that things are going to get exposed. Things that are going to no longer need to be hidden, or some words or some communication. It doesn't have to be hidden anymore. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is about celebration and happiness and things like that. So you've got a lot of beautiful things being offered your way, but it's going to be your mindset that is going to have to change to be able to get these rewards. This is your week. This is your week. I'm going to tell you right now, even though you're looking at yourself really deep and unbiased and in truth, and you're really being hard on your truth, like, yeah, I need to stop lying to myself. This is what's going to happen. This is really a good thing, because what's happening now then is that you're going to reap all the rewards. You're reaping all the rewards. Amazing. This is a beautiful week for you guys. Beautiful, beautiful week for you guys. I don't know if they're flipping these or if it's me. They'll flip them if it's right. All right. So this is a beautiful week for you guys. It's transforming for you guys. So get ready towards the end of the week to have some joy, some happiness. Look at things with a more higher vibration, higher light. Because this Tower in the middle week is just, it's transforming. These two go together definitely, 100% this week. All right. All right. So let's see what else good things. Boy, I mean, let's see what else could be happening. All you could give would be just all good stuff. I mean, you got all good stuff. I don't know who's coming into your picture, though. See, and they're going to be acknowledging that everything is turning around. Oh, thank you. So they're saying that this group of people, they've seen the change in you, and they're going to say, wow, this is really nice. You really are beginning to blossom or grow or change. So somebody's going to recognize some type of change in you in a positive manner, higher vibration. And they're going to actually be really, really happy for you to say, wow, this is, and they're going to want to be around you more. I don't know who this is for. Because when you're down and you're depressed, and it is hard to bring yourself up. I get it, Been there, done that many, many years ago. But depression and being sad is earthly, it's secular, it's also circumstantial. So if you're always depressed, it's mostly probably circumstantial, and you're not looking at it from a spiritual. I mean, not saying that there's not some medical reasons for some people, but I'm talking about in general. All right. Yep, this is the card they wanted, because this was one of the cards they flipped, and I'm like, is this mine or is this you? No, this is them. Okay, and I was just saying that somebody is looking at the negative more than the positive, and something is going to change. All right, so we've got the Five of Cups, and rather than focusing in on the positive or things that could be or what they're focused on. Well, I don't have this, I don't have. If you focus on what you do have or what you can do at the moment, this will change. And again, that has to. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. So you have this twice. You have the offering. So you're the one that has to make that choice. Don't be your own worst enemy. You have these offerings. Okay, so don't allow that to stop you to grow into a real positive person. And positive could be, just happy within yourself, joyful within yourself. You don't have to be positive and happy for anybody else but you. But you do, somebody out there does look more at the negative, the pessimist rather than the optimist. And that's what's keeping you stuck from changing and growing and getting the things that you actually deserve. deserve in life. All right. So let's see if there's else anything. Oh, else. Oh, yeah. They had this one too. So I guess they wanted those two cards. Sorry. I thought it was me. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords. Again, we're talking about truth, walking in your truth, finding your truth. Something is hidden. You're not being honest to yourself. Right now, you're not being honest with yourself. For somebody, I don't know who this is going to resonate with, so stop lying to yourself, stop lying to people. You're being somebody you're not. So that's the energy. And let me tell you, whoever's coming through is very adamant about it, is stop being somebody that you're not. I don't know who that's for, but it's like they're almost angry that you're being somebody, faking being somebody that you're not. I don't know who that's for, but boy, that energy is just like a dad right in my face. You just tell them, stop being somebody they're not. And I'm like, okay. So that's what's going on. This isn't a betrayal of somebody betraying, cheating or doing anything like this. Is a betrayal to yourself. So I don't know who that's for. And Page of Swords. There's something, again, another offering, another message of truth. Swords, swords, swords. Cups, cups, cups. A lot about the heart. A lot about desire. A lot about truth for you guys this week, but it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. You guys are you're growing. And maybe somebody in the future. Okay, so this person here that might be the Two of Cups coming towards you, or you going towards somebody in the future, is that that person is like an equal to you. Which, if it's man and woman, you're never equal. I'm sorry, but you're just never not. But the thing is, with these two, it's like they've been friends. That's a give and take. They care about each other. They have each other's back. Now, and that could grow into something. That could morph into a relationship. It may not. But the thing is, these are all good things. You've got beautiful things of the heart coming your way. You've got beautiful things of exposing, sharing and being exposed, and the truth coming out and things like that. This is a really beautiful week. You've got a lot of offerings. So just know that before the 14th, 15th, you're going to have a lot of bickering, a lot of selfish. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming your way as far as energies. But after the 15th and that new full moon, Mars is gone. Yeah, we got Pluto and Jupiter. But the thing is, it's going to be a really beautiful week for you guys. It's been a long time coming. So I'm really excited for you guys. But again, for that person who is a pessimist, you're going to just have to maybe start thinking about your cup being more half full rather than half empty. And that's about, training your brain, retraining your brain. And that's what I do with Get Balanced 2020. If you look at the very bottom, I'm a life coach. So, but it's just about training your brain. Yeah. And you can do it. You can do it. It takes a little bit of time. Sometimes you'd be surprised at how fast it changes, but it will help you grow and be more happy and joyful in your own life. That's the success, is being happy and joyful in your own life. So, but Capricorn, that is your reading for today. I didn't see any love, and there's nobody on asking for love. So maybe I'll do that next time. But I hope you enjoyed this, and really look at yourself this week. Do some put yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, is this really, am I being honest with myself? That is the number one key this week. Are you being honest with yourself? Because there's a lot of swords here. And so if you have seen my dailies, thank you for looking at those. Please like them. I'm not saying that you like them, but if you like them, I know people are watching them and they want me to do more of them. Otherwise, they're going to go by the end of November, because they do take energy, and I don't have a lot of people really interacting with them, so I don't know if they really like them. So if you want, you can subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when those are logged on, or when I upload, or when I'm on live. I am going to do another empath video here on my spookiness, all the supernatural things that have been happening in my life. and to share with those spooky stories. Well, I think they're not spooky to me, but they are to a lot of people. I guess ghosts are scary to people, but to yeah, to share. So I hope you look for those, and those will be, notified when I'm going to log that on. I don't know if I'm going to do it this weekend, but sometime next week. Woo-hoo. Anyway, I wanted to spend more time with the empath part in coaching. So I hope you enjoyed. We will talk to you next week on the 16th, and watch that full moon because it's going to bring you lots of good stuff. Talk to you soon.